It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports
He's
Live.
got some room to run around the left side. Jaden Rodriguez, he's going to the house. Jaden Rodriguez. Moon, corner three on the way, good.
Mooney for three.
Good hit by Simpson. Go out of here. There's a home run. That ties the game. Naps it. Open. Valela's going to take it himself. And he is in for the touchdown. There you go.
It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports Live.
And good Monday afternoon. Welcome on into Titan Fieldhouse, set for another good evening of some Titan volleyball here. A triangular matchup set between the Columbus Titans and the visiting Frontenac Raiders. Later on, we'll have Columbus varsity dressed up to play Baxter, who I guess still hasn't made it to the gym yet. They'll be here a little bit later on tonight, but as you can see, it'll be Columbus and Frontenac first. On the varsity side, will be on the right side of the court. JV will be playing right here in front of us. So both teams looking to do well. Columbus still yet to get a win on the season, coming off a couple losses, which we'll talk about later on in the pregame show. Frontenac just barely hanging on above 500, or they might be. I think they're a little above 500. We'll look at their
9-6.
Yeah, I think they're a little more than just above 500. But regardless of that. They're still kind of going up and down on the season. We'd like to let you know Columbus Sports Live, presented by Optic Communications. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. To learn more about everything Optic has to offer, visit opticcommunications.com, proudly bringing Columbus Sports Live to Titan fans everywhere, including here tonight. They provide the internet that allows us to stream from this gym. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and kick off the Girard Medical Center pregame show, where we'll look at Frontenac's year and what Columbus has done in their games since we last met up with them. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Volleyball.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
Call service is outstanding in their field,
especially for those that are stuck, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com. Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
And here we are on the Girard Medical Center pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. Quality healthcare close to home. Titan fans are just minutes away from the Girard Medical Center Cherokee Clinic. Plus, Girard Medical Center offers a wide range of primary and specialty care just minutes from Columbus. To learn more, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com. So, Columbus yet to get a win on the season. They're currently sitting at 0-5 according to Max Preps after they dropped that loss in 3 sets to Galena back on September the 9th. They played back on the 11th of this month and dropped in 2 sets to St. Mary's Colgan. I think it was the game was hosted at Colgan in a triangular, and also dropped in a 2-1 set to East Newton. So team's still looking for a win. They're not necessarily young, but not really experienced either. They've they've had some trouble really getting off the ground in terms of trying to get a winning season, trying to get a team that has all the parts that you really need to have a winning team. But they're getting better. The scores are definitely a lot closer. If you look at the Galena game, they lost 2 of them by 2 points. And so it really all comes down to how can you finish? How can you stay strong the entire time? And I think that's what this team mainly struggles with. You go back to that Galena game as well. In those 2 sets that they lost by 2 points, the Titans had the lead at least 1 point in the night, and in one of those games they led by 7 at the most. So this team's got potential, and I think that by the time the postseason comes around, the regional, the sub-state, they'll have the potential to upset a few teams. Their record may not look as good as everybody else, but I think they're keeping up with most of their games. It's just finishing it off, staying until the end, especially when it has to go to more than 25. I think they struggle a little bit, and so that can sometimes play havoc. But with that being said, some players to watch out for tonight. There's just kind of a handful from Raider Volleyball, and I don't know, to tell you the truth, I don't know the standout stars for Raider Volleyball, but I can tell you on the basketball side, I can tell you, some names that are definitely familiar to me. You've got Reese Franklin, just a sophomore, but probably a pretty dominant player. The Goodwin girl, who is just a sophomore as well. I think she was playing varsity last year quite a bit, and so she's got some experience on the team. You've got Brecklin Condon, who's a junior. The other Goodwin girl, the sisters, both sophomores, both really talented on the varsity side. And some other names that we'll probably call out tonight. We're still learning the numbers, and if they don't take those overshirts off, I'm not going to know their numbers, and I'm not going to know their names. So it's interesting. I can recognize a few of them from basketball season. I can know a few of them from basketball season, but other than that, I don't know. But this is a Frontenac team that's coming in 9-6, coached by Mackenzie Burnett, and they actually have a Girard alum, Olivia Cullen, on the coaching staff as an assistant. The JV coach. They've got some good wins and some kind of strange losses. They lost to Harrisonville in 2 sets, beat Lamar, and then in the same night lost to Lamar in 2 sets, won by 2 sets as well. So a team that I think in Frontenac is also still trying to find their identity. They've just been able to get a few more wins under the win column than they have. They're coming off of a state tournament appearance last year in 2024. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the opening serve here from Columbus High School, Columbus and Frontenac set to do battle. We're back after this.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
And here we are set for action. The team's, I think, still warming up. We got about 3 minutes. So we'll go ahead and hit this back here, still on the Girard Medical Center pregame show. As we're set for it. Oh, nope. See, right as soon as I say that, now they're getting ready to start. Yeah. I thought they were getting ready to warm up again, but it's okay. We'll get it switched over. No biggie. So it looks like the starters tonight are going to be Caitlin Drager, Adelie Graffel, Addie Wilson, Kinsley Blackledge, Bentley Townsend, and there's one more that I couldn't see because now they're hidden behind the huddle. So we'll get that final starter on the Titan side once they are revealed, and it looks like it's going to be Tatum Kirk. So there are the starting lineups, at least for Columbus. Starting lineups, of course, brought to you by American Bank, serving the area for more than a century. American Bank offers personal and business accounts, online and mobile banking, and drive-up service across 3 local branches. Plus, American Bank offers a wide variety of consumer, commercial, and agricultural loan products. Banking has never been easier at American Bank. As getting ready for the opening serve of tonight's matchup. As Columbus kind of a scramble there to get it. Sent over by Graffel. And said it was in bounds. Looks like it'll be a Titan point to start things off here. So I assume with it being a triangular, they're going to go to 3.
So would that mean there's – okay, I'm asking a genuine question. Would that mean there's 9 games? There's 6 games. My bad.
Depends. I don't know. We're just gonna go along with it.
Okay.
We're just gonna see what happens. You might want to move your mic closer too, where people can hear you.
Does it sound better?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Sounds great. Back deep for the Raiders. Looks like it's gonna be the number 19. That's Reese Franklin, the sophomore. Good basketball player there, young, talented athlete for the Raiders. Sent over by number 24, Lucy Anderson. And a 2-1 score. How did that happen? I didn't keep up. That's why it happened.
Should it not be 1-1?
Must have missed a point. Coach Sapp's there down running the scorer's book, and she's normally really accurate. That one just barely went over the net, and Columbus not enough time to control it. 3-1 your score. Frontenac by 2. Here in the early part of the opening set. Franklin still back deep on the serve, out of bounds, Titan point. Bumped around, sent over by Anderson. Another Titan point. She's a prominent player. I believe that Lucy's a senior this year.
That was a Frontenac point.
Yeah.
You said Titan point.
Oh, did I? Back deep on the serve now is number 22, Lakin Sullivan for the Raiders. Sent over by Kirk and out of bounds on that hit. Point will go to the Raiders. So 5-2 early on here in the first set of play. Townsend setting it up. Kirk will send it over. Good save down on the floor by the Raiders. Sent over by Sullivan. Or excuse me, that was Anderson, and Columbus hits it right into the net. 6-2 Raiders. That one set by the libero, Ramos, knocked right into the net. Columbus couldn't save it in time. 7-2 Frontenac. As the JV still warming up here right below us. And we have a timeout on the floor. Looks like Coach Layson called it. We'll take it with her. 30-second break coming your way. We'll be back after this. If I could speak, it'd be a little easier to do this job, I think.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Welcome back. After the timeout by Coach Layson, we have 7-2 Frontenac lead. Still on the serve is Lakin Sullivan for the Raiders. A little scramble there into the net. Columbus controls it. Sent over by Graffel. And a nice spike. 2 Titans tried to get it, but nobody home. And 8-2 Raiders the score. Frontenac trying to run away with it early. Good save by Blackledge. Unfortunately, goes right into the post. Score is now 9-2 Frontenac. We'll keep you updated on the JV game as well, as they're almost done warming up. Townsend setting it up, sent over by Graffel. Frontenac controls it on their side, light touch over. Townsend setting it up, and little miscommunication on who was going to make that connection. Frontenac leads it by 8, 10-2. It's also a JV football game going on right now. Well, it will be in about 30 minutes. And I couldn't see on that point as I had the Baxter girls, but coming through as they will be playing after this team, or these two teams. 11-2 Raiders. Lincoln Sullivan still on the serve. Sent over by Kurt. Frontex's libero saves it. Touched over by Anderson, and nobody could find it for Columbus, and Raiders lead it by 10. It seems like just miscommunication's kind of what's causing Columbus some issues here on the varsity side. JV side going to start the serve any, I want to say tip off, but you know that's really not what it is. Frontenac has another point.
Just painted the corner.
When you can get that down, it's hard to read, and a lot of teams will struggle against that. When it's just barely on the edge. And Sullivan still on the serve. For the Raiders, Addie Wilson going to send it over. Anderson going to spike it. Got the point. 14-2 the score. Is it not?
It says 13-2.
No, they got 14. Coach Sapp's got 14 down there on the other side. So.
Okay. Uh-oh. And they got it over.
Sent over by Frontenac. Columbus scrambling around. Finally sent over by Kurt. Good hit from behind her back. Another spike by Anderson, partially blocked, but didn't matter. Went the opposite way, and 15-2 is your score. Raiders lead it by 13. It's a high traffic area up here in the mezzanine. Sullivan still serving for Frontenac. Columbus desperate to get a point here, and that one hit out of bounds. Just an unforced error there. 16-2 the score. Both JV teams getting set here. And Frontenac opens up with a point on the JV side. Richards spiked it below the net. 17-2. Tell you what, I feel bad for Lakin Sullivan. She's been serving the majority of this game. Really hasn't had a break. Soft touch. Nice move there by Bentley Townsend to send it over. Almost found a gap in the Raiders defense. Sent over by Graffel. And Frontenac nearly hit that one out of bounds. Good save by Anderson there on the bench. Or near the bench, I should say. Did you see that point?
It was a spike. I didn't see.
Assuming it went to Frontenac.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. 18-2. Frontenac leads 3-1 on the JV side. And that one hit out of bounds finally there. Columbus able to get on the board off of a Lakin Sullivan error. Can't necessarily blame her though. She served about
majority of that game.
About 13 of those points, I would take a guess. What's Coach Perry doing over there? You got JV football, man. You're in the wrong part of the campus.
Nice save.
Kirk finds it, sets it up. Townsend going to knock it over. Good rally between these two teams. Good find by Townsend. It went off the back of the glass of the basketball goal.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No, I don't. No Cokes will be owed here tonight. Unless they go to me, which that's a different story. 19-3 Raiders. Raiders send it over. Townsend going to set it up. Kirk going to send it over. Good one on the fake. Hits it up, and that'll be a Columbus point. 19-4 your score. Natalie Graffel back deep for Columbus. 5-2 JV score. Landry Perry set to serve it here right below us. And that one served out of bounds, I believe. And
yep.
Point will go to Frontenac, 20-4. So who's that? Is that Anderson? Yes, it is. Anderson back deep for the Titans, and that one just kind of rolled out of bounds, 21-4. Once
Off
again,
the goal again.
Just some unforced errors there that I'm sure Coach Lason's not too excited about. 22-4 now your score. And once again, I'm going to miss some of these points. We have a high traffic.
That was out of bounds Columbus point.
Area. Yeah, Nate's got a better view than I do when it comes to the, like I said, high traffic area. So 22-5. Good spike down there by Goodwin. Just barely inside. She's just a sophomore too for the Raiders. So it's a little bit scary for this Raider team that's got some youth on it that's very talented. But so does the Columbus team. I mean, they've got some girls that if they can just really work with them and keep them motivated through the tough seasons, this team will be pretty good in the upcoming years. That one hit the net. Point to Frontenac. So Frontenac one away here. Back deep will be number 18, Ellie Bloom. On the serve for Frontenac. Richards finds it. Graffel going to set it up. Drager going to spike it over. And mishandled there by Brecklin Condon. Or no.
That's a Columbus.
It was a Columbus
point.
It was a Columbus point.
Yeah.
That's not what I was getting at, but I think I misread the name there. And okay. I was about to say, are we going to reserve that or what? So Trinity Adaramos back deep. Sends it over, sent over by Goodwin, hard spike, and it'll be another Titan point. She had it read well the first time, just barely in bounds. That one a little too far. Adaramos once again going to serve it. Anderson, or no, I'm sorry, that was Ava Lilly that was sent it over, and that should end the game. Final score of set one, 25-7. Frontenac wins it. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back in 30 seconds with set two. We're back after this.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Welcome back here on Columbus Sports Live. Frontenac takes set one, 25-7.
And while we're at it, Frontenac JV leads Columbus 11-6.
There you go. Oh, I know who that was. So we're getting ready to start the second set here. Columbus still in a huddle, trying to talk some things over, trying to have a better result. Hopefully they'll be able to here. Once again, it'd be nice for this team to get be able to get their first win of the year tonight and try to build up some team confidence, some team motivation. And wow, we've already scored 7 points on the other end. Look at that. Already looking better.
Well, kind of looks like the notepads are saying 0-0.
What? Yeah. That's not what the bright lights say, though. And that one mishandled by Columbus off the serve.
Bright lights are always right, huh?
Yep. No doubt about that, but
follow the lights.
I'm not going to put that score. They got it fixed now, so.
Uh-oh. Come on. There we go.
Good block
Nice
there
block
by Columbus. That was kind of a combined effort there between Blackledge and Wilson, two sophomores. Get a good block there off the attempted spike from Frontenac. 1-1 your score. If we're going to play like that, we're going to be in pretty darn good shape. Sent over by Anderson. Got a hit on it. Nice save on the ground by Kirk. Raffle sends it right into the net, and that'll be a Frontenac point. I'm finally getting over this sickness I've been battling for the last 2 weeks. Feels like 2 weeks. It basically has been.
Good old sniffles.
It wasn't just sniffles, man. It was throat, probably the worst sore throat I've had in a long time. Lakin Sullivan back deep on the serve. Sends it over. Adaramos going to send it over for Columbus.
Ooh.
Barely bounced over the net, hit a Raider in the face, and that'll be a Titan point. I don't encourage that, but it did tie the game. So shout out to Trinity for just barely getting over that. Catching the Raider defense off guard there. Blackledge back deep for Columbus, and that was in bounds.
It was.
Yeah. Good serve there from Kinsley. Titans lead it by a point. So maybe it took them getting their nose bloodied a little bit to be able to play how I think they're definitely capable of playing. That one sent right into the net by Frontenac. Another Titan point. So Columbus by 2 here. Lead early on here in the second set. And Columbus has kind of crawled it back on the JV side. They're only down by 3, 10-13 the score. Back on varsity, Addie Wilson with a spike out of bounds. Point to the Raiders. Back deep for Frontenac is number 6, Brecklin Condon. Couldn't see if it was a 6 or a 4.
Oh.
And just bobbled there. A little miscommunication between a couple of players. And Frontenac's tied it up 4-all. Condon still on the serve. Out of bounds. No. Once again, if you can get that down, your team's going to do pretty well. And
Pretty hard to beat.
it's just virtually impossible to really read it. I mean, do you try to go for it, hit it out of bounds? Do you try to go for it and get the save? Or do you try to hit it when it's out of bounds and risk your team giving up a free point? Is that one hit into the net by Blackledge? 6-4 the score. And Ada Ramos tried to save it off the serve, and I don't think she got quite low enough. 7-4 Frontenac. Condon still on the serve for Frontenac. It is 10-14 on the JV side. Raiders lead, make that 15-10. And it is 7-5 on the varsity side. Columbus with a point there. As Addie Wilson back deep to serve for the Titans. Sends it over. They're going to set it up. Goodwin with a nice spike. Went off a Blackledge hand on the ground there. She was anticipating it. 8-5 Frontenac. And Lucy Anderson going to serve for the Raiders. She's back deep this time. Sends it over, and Richards hits it out of bounds. 9-5 the score. This one definitely
looking a lot better.
Still within reach. Titans just going to have to keep the confidence and keep the pressure up. Goodwin going to spike it over. Good attempt at the save by Bentley Townsend. Kind of went backwards, and Trinity Ada Ramos tried to save it, just not in time. 10-5 Raiders. So Frontenac first to strike double digits here on the varsity court. It is 10-18, an 8-point lead for the Raiders on the JV side, still in set one there. And Graffel with a nice save near the scorer's table. Manages to keep the ball in play. Goodwin sends it over. Townsend sets it up, sent over by Caitlin Drager. Goodwin going to set it up now for Reese Franklin, I'm sorry. Anderson setting it up.
Ooh.
Partially blocked on the spike from Goodwin. Unfortunately, that block kind of threw Columbus off guard. And Frontenac will get the point. 11-5 the score. Anderson still back deep for the Raiders. Good save by Graffel again. Another good save by Townsend, keeping the ball alive. That one sent over by Goodwin. Good block by Hadley. Man, that was Hadley. I'm telling you, the Goodwin sisters, just sophomores, and got a lot of height and really confident in their serve and virtually everything they do on the volleyball court. If I could talk, and that one just barely bounced inside, a little too quick to handle. 13-5 the score. This one starting to get a little without a reach. Columbus needs to take some time, crawl it back in here. Sent over by Kirk out of bounds, 14-5. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Coach Layson will take it with her. Back in 30 seconds here on Columbus Sports Live.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back, 14-5 the score. There's Columbus still in the huddle. Anderson still on the serve, sent over by Lucy. Good send by Townsend, keeping the ball alive, setting it up for Goodwin. Nice spike over. Adaramos finds it, setting it up, sent over by Drager.
Frontenac point.
Yep. Drager hit that one out of bounds, 15-5 your score. Anderson still back deep. That one hit out of bounds by the Titans, 16-5 Raiders. Another serve from Anderson. Good save by Blackledge. Raffle calling it out, sends it over. Kind of a soft hit there from Ellie Bloom. Titan point, as I believe that she was out of bounds when she made the hit. So Columbus now down by 10. 16-6. Maybe after that, and now that they have the serve, they can get a little rally going. As that is Morgan Richards back deep. Let's see if they can get a rally going here. Sent over by Green. Trinity Green getting her first touch tonight. That one saying it was on the line, so it'll go to Columbus. So 16-7. Like I said, hopefully this is the start of a little rally here.
Confidence booster.
The more points you can accumulate, the more quickly you do it, the more confidence you build.
Another Columbus point.
Yep, good one. Spiked that one out of bounds. 16-8. Another good serve from Richards, and another Frontenac error. Makes it another Titan point, and maybe to what I was saying kind of came to life for the Titan offense as they were struggling there for a while. Have got 3 straight points here. Ribeiro saves that one, almost made it 4. Sent over by Frontenac. Richards calls it, sent over by Drager, just right into the open court. Nobody there for Frontenac. 16-10, Columbus trying to crawl back in this one. So the more points you can accumulate, the more quick you do it, the faster you do it, the better, more confidence you'll have. Hopefully the pep talk from Coach Layson seemed to work. Frontenac sends that one into the net, 16-11. And a timeout by Coach Burnett for the Raiders. Columbus has crawled it from 10-5, 5 straight points from the Titans. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this. Let's go right to it. 16-11. Richards still on the serve. Columbus off a 5-0 run. That one hit out of bounds by Tatum Kirk, and Frontenac will get the point on that. So 17-11, and Frontenac will get it back on their end. Back deep is number 18, Ellie Bloom. Bloom sends it over. Graffel going to set it up. Going to be sent over. A soft touch from Caitlin Drager. Sent over by Anderson. Graffel to Green. Green hit it out of bounds, and it'll be a Frontenac point. Now Frontenac answers with a 2-0 run. Back deep once again is Bloom. Frontenac's kind of struggled here in the latter part of this game, I think, to keep control of the ball, but they're seeming to once again figure it out now off of the timeout. 19-11. They're on a 3-0 run off of Columbus's 5-0 run earlier on. That one sent over by Frontenac. Kirk will return the favor. Frontenac going to set it up, sent over by Goodwin. And that was Hayden Goodwin, and she gets another Frontenac point in there, 20-11. I didn't see the final score of the first JV game. But they've started a new one. Columbus leads 1-0.
Columbus point.
20-12 now. Hopefully they'll be able to build another streak and try to keep themselves in it. And that one blocked by Caitlin Drager. Nice hit there. You got to watch the Goodwin girls when they're in there, because you know they can really spike. If you can try to block that, then you'll have a lot more chances to kind of crawl a lead. Those two, Anderson and Sullivan, have kind of been doing most of the damage control out there for the Raiders. Columbus fighting to keep this one alive, sent over by Trinity Green. And that'll be a Frontenac point. And I don't know what's going on to our right. Guess they're having a little Olympic session. Crawling over the mezzanine there, yes. Hey, you never know. You got to prepare.
Nice save.
And now we're giving out high fives, I guess. I don't know. That one hit out of bounds.
Out of Columbus.
No, it's Frontenac point. Could be. I don't know.
He pointed at Columbus. Yeah.
No, it's our serve.
Columbus ball?
No, that's our serve. I don't know. I thought it was out of bounds myself, but not going to complain about it. That was a really good timed hit there from Brecklin Condon. Had the right velocity on it, kind of everything there. Really good hit, 22-14. It's an 8-point Raider lead. Raiders need 3 to win. Columbus going to have to try to crawl this one back in here. Raffle sets it up for Wilson. Wilson going to send it over. Spiked by Anderson. Good save by Adaramos. And that one sent flying down there. Fortunately out of bounds. 23-14 the score, 9-point Raider lead. Tied at 3 on the JV side. Reese Franklin back deep for the Raiders here in the second set. I'm assuming they're going to go to 3. I don't think they'll play to 5. Not in the triangular. I'm not sure how that all works. Frontenac with another point there. Match point potentially here on this one. And one sent over by Columbus. Spiked over by Anderson. Out of bounds. Columbus with the point. 24-15. Frontenac leads 5-4 on the JV side. Possibly the match point here. And it is. So the Raiders sweep the Titans 2-0. Win the first one 25-7, win the second one 25-15. So Titans did considerably better there in that second set. We're able to get a lot more hits, and we're even able to respond off a Frontenac run with one of their own. But looks like it's going to be Frontenac and Baxter next. So if that is the case, we will take a break and we'll leave the camera on for you. Anybody wanting to watch that game out there, we won't provide live commentary over it. But it looks like those two are going to play next, and then we'll have Columbus and Baxter for the nightcap. So we'll be back for that one. But while they're warming up, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back after these messages.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Selling equipment can be a hassle, whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire. The time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
So we're going to take this little opportunity here to let you know that normally our halftime show is brought to you by Crossland Construction. Your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossland.com/careers. There you have it. So JV currently tied at 14 here in the second set, so hoping to go to 3 there on that side. And Frontenac and Baxter warming up on the varsity side. Like I said, and we're going to run commercials. They've still got about they've just got barely under 13 minutes until they're set to play. So we're going to play some commercials, kind of get some sponsorships in here, and then we will have the action for you. There just won't be any live commentary over it, but you will be able to watch the game here if you are interested in that. And then when Columbus is going to play again, we'll come back and we'll have live commentary for that matchup. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and pause once again for another extended break, and you'll come back and have Frontenac and Baxter volleyball after this.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Gerard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Gerard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Gerard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Gerard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Gerard.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find two links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Gerard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Gerard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Gerard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Gerard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Gerard.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
And here we are back after our long extended break. Got to watch Baxter beat Frontenac in 3 sets. And the Titans getting ready to take them on as we'll get the score bug changed here. We get set for the final game, the nightcap, if you will, of this triangular. Now, what a good play-by-play guy would have done would have been to, during that Baxter-Frontenac matchup, look at the Baxter names and try to get them down. Didn't do that one. The matchup was intense. It was back and forth. I mean, it was good. It was a good game.
Both varsity and JV were pretty close.
Yes. Lady Titan JV down 21-8 here right in front of us in their first set. Varsity going to start off any minute. Starting off on the serve, me number 10, Cadence Underhill. Or no, Sam Schaefer. Got my names mixed up there. Nice strong serve. Blackledge with a soft tap over the net. And that one flying out of there. A strong hit from Bella Casada, or Casada, I think. I should know that name by now. That last name's been kind of prevalent in Baxter athletics last few seasons. I'm pretty sure it's Quesada, but regardless, point goes for the Titans as Townsend going to send it over, start things off. Soft hit from Graffel and a 2-0 start. Well, Titans by 2 to open up the opening set of the nightcap. Sent over by Quesada. And that one just dropped, a little miscommunication there. Probably somebody could have made that connection. First point for Baxter. They're on the board. 2-1 the score. That one sent right into the net by Wilson. So should be tied at 2, yeah.
Oh.
Slapped over the net. Townsend trying to find it. Addie Wilson going to slap it over out of bounds. It's a good serve. Oh, I thought that was the fire alarm. That whistle did not sound like a whistle in my headset. So 3-2 the score. That one sent over by Wilson, out of bounds again. And she had a lot of great hits in that matchup with Galena that we did last week. Seemed to struggle finding the boundary here tonight. Just a little too much power behind it. Baxter going to send it over. That's Underhill. And another Baxter point. They lead at 5-2. So Columbus started out 2-0. Baxter responded with a 5-0 run. Back deep on the serve is Olivia Comer. Senior for Baxter Springs, and just a little too soft on the touch from Blackledge. 6-2 Baxter Springs. Comer serves it over once again. Wilson looking for it, slaps it over. Good save by the Lions. That was Schaefer on the return. Sent over by Kirk. Another good save from Baxter Springs, keeping the ball alive. And that one, little mistimed hit there from Matta Ramos, and 7-2 Lions lead. As Baxter won the first set on the JV side. Getting ready to start set 2 here. Graffel finds it. Trying to set this one up, sent over by Ada Ramos. And they're going to say that one was out. 8-2 the score. A little hard to tell from my angle, but the official was right there. And we have a timeout on the floor called by Coach Layson. 8-2 Lions. We're back in 30 seconds.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Yeah, they're get back. Set for turn of action here. Baxter leads it 8-2. Here in the opening set against Columbus, the nightcap game in this triangular today. That one sent over by Kurt. Baxter finds it. That was Quesada on the return. Tried to tap it over, was Adelaide Graffel, but couldn't get it over the net. 9-2 Baxter. Lions lead it by 7 as they've went on a 9-2 run here. And that one tipped all the way out of the back. 9-3, yep. Took the words right out of my mouth. Baxter still leads by 6. Blackledge on the serve, send it right into the net. Got good power behind it. Just couldn't get the height. Baxter by 7, and they'll go back deep once again. This time it's with Kirsten Burgraff, senior. Graffel gonna send it over. This one's set up. I thought it said 28, but it must have been Casada, number 26, that sent that one over. And Columbus setting it up. Townsend gonna set it up for a Tatum Kirk send. That one's out of bounds. Yeah, don't touch that one. Too hard on the hit. 10-4. Hopefully that'll inspire a little Columbus rally here. JV down by 2. Score is 4-2 Lions on the JV side of the court. Addie, oh wow, hear the power behind that one?
I did. Kind of hard not to hear it.
I know. Addie Wilson with a nice serve. Columbus trying to control it. Good save by Bentley Townsend there near the scores table. That one spiked over. Good save by Wilson. Just goes out of bounds. A little too hard, but you got to give her credit there. 11-4 the score. Man, Addie's got some power behind her. That is
number 12.
12, Lexi Hatcher back deep. I have a hard time reading the names on this roster. They're printed small. Maybe that's a sign I need glasses. Eyesight's getting older. That one's sent over.
I'm pretty sure I'm legally blind.
That one's sent over by Miller. And Columbus had a hard time controlling it.
That was
12-4. Columbus Sports Live will be back with the football home opener on Friday night. Columbus going to have a really tough CNC game against a really senior-heavy Colgan team coming to town. Following week, they'll have Neodesha. That one's sent over from Baxter.
Scores 13-4.
Oh, is it really? Thought I updated it. Didn't get to it. Now 14-4. See, I get to talking about the schedule, and then I lose my train of thought. Hatcher still on the serve.
Save.
Sent over by Drager. And miscommunication from Baxter. Too many people in too little place.
14-5.
As I lost control of my paper there. Roster almost went onto the court. Baxter by 9. Morgan Richards on the serve. Townsend going to set it up for Kirk. And that one out of bounds. Point goes to Baxter. They lead it by 10. As I think we have some subs coming in. I think that was why there was a little bit of delay in the play there. Devin Hopkins will go back deep for the Lions. Another senior, very senior-led team here under head coach Elena Roberts. This one's set up. Hopkins is the one that sent it over. Green going to return it. Lions keep, okay. So they're saying she was out of bounds on the hit, so that'll be Baxter point. If I understood that all correctly. Yep, 16-5. Hopkins still back deep, and that one just right at the feet of Adaramos. Not much she could do there. 17-5 the score. As score's pretty close on the JV side. Baxter by 3, 9-6.
17-6.
Well, as I was looking at the JV score, we must have scored. And that one hit out of bounds by a little combo there between Adaramos and Kirk. 18-6 Baxter. Here in the opening set. Graffel setting it up, sent over by Adaramos. Baxter, really good communication there on the court. That one with a nice send, and Columbus couldn't quite get it over the net there. (19-6) Back deep to serve is Isabel Simpson, a junior for Baxter Springs, and that one was in, yeah.
Yep.
So 19-7. Should be Columbus ball here. Adaramos on the serve. That one spiked down and
Columbus
point. Just barely out of bounds on that one, but Columbus will take it. Adaramos will serve once again. Set up, sent over by Kirsten Berggraf.
It out of bounds.
20-8 the score. Lions by 12. Sam Sheffer back on the serve, and 21-8 Lions.
That was a good try by Tatum Kirk.
Maybe next time there's silence, we just got to give, one of these. Do something like that. I don't know. That one sent over by Green. I think it was knocked out of bounds. Yep, it was. And Columbus will take that point, 21-9. Or 22-9 now. Coach Layson gives the signal. And a little fight for it there right at the edge of the net. Columbus has it. Sent over by Wilson. Good spike, but right into the net there from Casada. And Columbus cracks double digits, 22-10 here. Not whatever that is. I think that was an O, and the letter O instead of a 0.
I didn't even see anything. I just saw one.
Well, I didn't do my job. That's what happened. Graffel with a soft touch. Baxter looking on the return. Good block by Wilson. Sent over by Blackledge. That one was probably out of bounds. Baxter keeps it alive, sends it right into their net. And Columbus with another point here. JV's knocking them into the mezzanine posts here, rattling the stands. Scores 9-15 Baxter on the JV side. Blackledge looking to set it up. Graffel going to send it over. Now one out of bounds, sent over by Casada. And Columbus going on a little run here, 22-12. Maybe they'll try to crawl this thing back within reach here. Townsend sends it into the net on the serve. 23-12. Baxter's 2 points away. Back deep is Olivia Comer once again for Baxter Springs. That one set up for Graffel, sends it over. That one out of bounds. And Baxter has it. Once we retrieved the ball from out of the locker room. So match point here for Baxter, if they can claim it. That one sent over by Blackledge. Baxter keeping alive, trying to set it up. Good save from Townsend. And yeah, that one was just wrong place, wrong time there, but Baxter takes it. 25-12, the result of set one. Baxter takes the point, or takes the set, I'm sorry. They lead it 1-0. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. We're back after this.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
And here we are back on Columbus Sports Live. So we'll get the... There you go.
Ears.
There you go.
I'm awake now.
Best alarm clock you'll ever have.
We are on the second set.
Yep. Looks like we're cleaning up popcorn there in the corner. I'm not sure if that's affecting our gameplay. Shouldn't be. I mean, it's out of the... It's off the court. Columbus will start with the ball back deep. Bentley Townsend. Going to start things off with the opening serve of the second set. This opening serve brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt is heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling and leveling. B&B Excavating, call 620-724-2735, and Baxter starts out with the set's opening point. Oh, who slipped down there? I think that was Bentley. Yeah. Slipped, trying to save it. 2-0 Baxter. Well, hey, Columbus started out 2-0 and lost the last set. Maybe they'll return the favor this time. Baxter starting out 2-0. Just saying. And Townsend sends that one right into the Baxter bench. 3-0, the score. Try to pull up the broadcasting schedule, see if it's been updated this week. Tomorrow on our network, we will have Paola versus Ottawa Volleyball. And then more volleyball coming at you as well from Spring Hill and Eudora.
That is a Columbus point.
So the score is
4-1.
4-1.
3-1.
Well, you just, that wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. That one sent out of, no, they were saying it's inside. Another Columbus point, 3-2. On Thursday, you'll have Pittsburgh High and Frontenac Volleyball coming to you from Pittsburgh Sports Live. And then, of course, Friday Night Lights return. All those games available at varsitysportslive.com.
It is tied 3-3.
Hey, you don't got to laugh at my mistakes.
You laughed at me earlier, so.
Not out loud, I didn't. Nobody would have known if you wouldn't have said it. And Columbus takes the lead off of that. So, hey, what did I say? You start off 2-0, maybe it's kind of a curse. Because now Columbus is starting to rally back here. And that was the announcer's jinx. Blackwood sends that one into the net.
Isn't that twice you've done that tonight?
I think it is. It's a real thing. People don't believe in it, but it's real. Happens a lot in the spring as well. One of the years, several years ago, we used to have a counter for how many times I jinx it. On accident. And that went out of bounds. 5-4 Titans. Addie Wilson back deep on the serve. Sent right into the basketball goal up top by Baxter. They managed to save it and keep the ball in play.
Heads up.
Whoop, almost missed that one. That would have bonked me on the head. Richard sets it up, sent over by Drager. Well, unfortunately, goes into the net. The Baxter point. Not enough height on it. 5-5, we're tied. So back deep to serve for the Lions will be number 3, Kirsten Burgraff. That one set up by Baxter and out of bounds.
Out of bounds. A little late on the call there.
6-5, Columbus with a 1-point lead here in the second set of the nightcap. Yeah, there you go, make that catch. I think if you catch a volleyball, you should get like a snow cone like you can if you get a foul ball at the ballpark.
Free hot dog at the concession stand.
I still think snow cone. We need
Free
a snow
pop.
cone. We need a snow cone maker in here.
Kind of like what they used to at the ball fields.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Free snow cone. Literally, it used to be free snow cone. Okay.
Well, now they've got it. Okay, you know that's right. Should be. Yeah, we're the same
5-7.
score. Yeah, we're the same score. Just I was looking at it from the other side, and that make it 8-5 now. Nobody home for Baxter to be able to dig that one off the ground. Or off the court, I should say. Another serve from Richards here.
Ooh.
That one out of bounds. 8-6 your score. Have more volleyball action coming to you live from Cecil Klein Field next month. Don't remember the date. We'll have to look that up. Do a little bit of research. As Baxter's trying to send that one over. Good block by Drager. Managed to be saved. The ball's still in play. Good save by Blackledge. Or that was Trinity Green. On the save, that was Blackledge on the chase down, trying to keep it alive. Goes out of bounds. So Baxter's pulled it within one. 8-7 the score. JV game's over. I think Baxter won in 2 sets.
Yeah.
Second set was closer.
Tied 8-8.
Well, if it continues like this, we're going to go back and forth for a little bit.
At least it's staying close.
No, going back and forth is not a bad thing. Lexi Hatcher back deep for Baxter Springs. And that one hit out of bounds by Blackledge, and Baxter has the lead again. Another strong serve. Green going to set it up. Drager calling it out, sends it over. Good spike there from Underhill, and it's returned by Columbus, keeping it alive, and too many bodies down there right at the front of the net.
And that's a Columbus score.
Must have been over the line. Regardless, we're tied at 9. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it.
I don't think anyone will.
I think Baxter fans would, but that one's going to Baxter.
Yeah.
Well, understandable. Columbus crowd not happy about it, but Just barely in bounds. My goodness. I feel bad, because I can't.
Painted corners, man.
Well, I can't read it either. I'd let it go if it was that close. I wouldn't be able to read it.
It's hard to read.
Good corner shot from Blackledge, returned by Baxter. Now Graffel trying to save it. Sent over by Trinity Green, diving on the floor. Good hit. Columbus still has it. That was a tough play there. Baxter takes the point. They lead at 12-9. And we have a timeout on the floor. 12-9 Baxter. We're back in 30 seconds here on Columbus Sports Live.
Girard Medical Center of Cherokee is proud to be serving the Cherokee community for over 20 years. Dr. Dakota Bunch and nurse practitioner Kathy Flora are excited to be a part of your community and are accepting new patients specializing in family medicine, providing personalized attention to every patient. Experience healthcare that focuses on you. Call for an appointment today. Girard Medical Center of Cherokee, where your health comes first.
And we're back, 12-9 Baxter Springs. As you can tell, I still have the sniffles. Working with that.
Nice
good block. Assisted from Drager. Green on that block. That one out of bounds. And a Titan point. (12-10). And that one didn't quite make it over the net. 12-11. Columbus within 1 point here. So it looked like the motivation timeout from Ryan Layson really did some good. They're on a 2-0 run to start. Good serve from Ada Ramos. Casada sends it over. That one, wow, good save by Green. Another good save from Blackledge on the floor, trying to keep the ball alive. Good hustle from the Titans here, and that one went off of Wilson's hands, and that point will go to Baxter. (13-11). Still a 2-point game. Isabel Simpson back deep for the Lions. Graffel setting it up. And nobody home off the save from Blackledge. (14-11). Make that 15-11. Simpson still on the serve. Looks like the JV game's over. See some guys coming in. Might be halftime. No. It's been a couple hours. No way it's halftime. It's also dark at 7:40 now, so I guess could be losing track of what time actually is. I don't know. I just don't like it when it goes from getting dark at 9 p.m.
That
to
is out of bounds.
Dark at 7 o'clock. 16-12. Titans add another point. Still down 4 here. Going to have to go on a bit of a rally to keep it alive. Nope.
What was that?
We're going to redo that serve. There's no way. I think we missed a sub somewhere in there from the looks of it. And that one sent back. Just, once again, one of those hits that's just barely there. But it still counts the same. Sam Sheffer back deep for the Lady Lions. Sends it over. Kirk finds it. Townsend going to set it up. Wilson going to spike it over. Immediately set up by Sheffer. Now sent over from Baxter Springs. Blackledge going to spike it over, and that one hit by Baxter, but it goes out of bounds. Immediately returned, but went the wrong way. 17-13. Columbus still down 4. They're still going to need to go on a bit of a rally here. They've got a little bit of time. Good serve from Blackledge. And Baxter just had a little miscommunication, had trouble controlling it. 17-14. Now down 3. Blackledge with another strong serve. Going to set it up, going to be tapped over. Richards finds it. Kirk going to return it to Baxter. Tipped into the backcourt. It's going to be saved, sent over, and just barely out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. That's a Titan point. So I mentioned the rally they're going to need to go on, and they're starting to do that now. Good save by the libero. Kirk sends it over. That one out of bounds. Point to Baxter. 18-15. Richards going to send it over off the setup. Sent over by Casada. And that one spiked over by Adaramos. Going a little back and forth here. Good save by Trinity on the floor. Going to set it up. Kirk going to return it. Both teams doing a really good job here of keeping the ball alive. That one spun around. Richards sends it over. This one's going to be a point worth earning, and Baxter sends it into the net. 18-16. Good serve by Wilson. Got us a 2-point game here. Hattie finds it again. Townsend trying to set it up. Got to get it over. Blackledge with the return. That one sent over by Townsend. Now Baxter trying to get it across the other side. A good block, but just didn't quite go over the net.
Wrong side of the net.
19-16. Baxter by 3. Back deep on the serves, Kirsten Bergraff. She sends it into the net.
19-17.
So we once again have ourselves a 2-point game. Columbus wins this. We'll play a third. Baxter wins it. We will wrap her up from Columbus. That one served out of bounds by Richards. Huh? It's not 19-18, is it? Should be 20-17.
Yeah, it's 2017 down there.
Okay. Drager sends that one over. Baxter just kind of lobbing it around, trying to get it to the other side. Good tip by Townsend, touched the net. Baxter point. Back deep is Lexi Hatcher. Once again on the serve for the Lions. Delay of game. There was a delay game of volleyball, this would be it. And that one knocked out of bounds by Blackledge, 22-17. Baxter's 3 points away. Columbus going to have to go on another rally again. And Blackledge hit that one right into the bench. of Baxter. And we have a timeout, 23-17. Baxter trying to pull away with it. We'll see if Columbus can rally again. We're back after this. Welcome back. 23-17, coming out of a timeout. Called by Coach Layson, trying to keep the game alive, and a good block from Baxter sends it right into Columbus territory. And match point possible for Baxter here. Hatcher still on the serve. Sends it across. Good save off the floor by Adaramos. Keeping it alive. Green has it. Baxter trying to get it across. Good save from Kirk. Now Richards going to set it up. Sent over by Green. And that one's sent into the net by Hatcher. 24-18. And Green going to sub out of the ball game here. Back deep for Columbus is Tatum Kirk. Sends it over the net. Baxter with a nice hit. Good save from Richards. Sent over by Blackledge. Blackledge with another good save. Sent over by Drager that time. Returned by Miller. Sadie Miller for Baxter Springs. And Columbus had trouble controlling that one, and that'll be the game. Frontenac sweeps Columbus 2-0. Then Baxter beat Frontenac 2-1, and then Baxter rounds out the night with a 2-0 win over the Titans. We'll step aside, come back on the Call Service post-game show, wrap the night up after this.
Call Service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
And here we are on the Call Service post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live. When it's time for new tires on your ride, make a call to Call Service in Girard. And when you need in-the-field service, Calls has you covered with a truck en route. Shop for your tires and more at callservicellc.com. Your final scores today: Columbus falls in the first match of the night to Frontenac 2-0. And then in the other side, Frontenac and Baxter playing each other. It was a 2-1 Baxter win, and then Baxter rounded out the night. They leave here 2-0 against the teams. They beat Columbus 2-0 to round out the night. So Columbus yet to pick up a win on the year, but most of their games have been really close and have definitely been worth the watch. They've got a really good group of athletes. I think they're just kind of struggling to put the game plan together, get all the bodies where they need to be. And, it's still early in the year. That's going to come with time. They've still got a whole nother over a month of play left. And so, they're going to figure it out. They're going to get things going. We're not going to see them for a while, so hopefully they'll improve. Our next game we will see them is in mid-October, where they'll take on Riverton here in the gym here at Titan Fieldhouse. But they've got plenty of time to improve and work things out. I know they're obviously not where they want to be, not only come sub-state, but just come any part of the year, truthfully. But, they'll be able to do some good things. And, they've been close in most of their games. So if they're able to just stay consistent, finish off the last few minutes of the match, then I think they'll be in pretty good shape come time for the postseason, come time for sub-state and the regional and all that stuff. So team's got potential. Obviously the record doesn't reflect that, but they're working hard. I know from Coach Layson that this is one of the better groups that she's had the responsibility of coaching and looking after here in her tenure as the head coach of Titan Volleyball. And, she's very proud of them. She's very impressed with their work ethic to be able to come in and know the record and still have the attitudes that they do. So shout out to all the girls who keep the team alive and keep the team spirit going. With that being said, we will wrap it up here from Titan Fieldhouse tonight. We will be back at you with some Titan football coming up Friday night as the 0-2 Titans look for their first win on the year against a really tough Colgan team. That one's going to be tough. It's going to be a big week of practice for them. Hopefully they're up to the challenge. But I appreciate everybody joining us for a triangular tonight. We'll be back in action on Friday. Until then, thanks for watching and good night.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.